Give us your sales pitch, sir.
Hello. Welcome to the El Royale. You can stay in either Nevada or California.
Okay.
Are we saying hello?
Hello.
Hello,
everyone.
I didn't want to do anything because I didn't know. We need to coordinate before you hit record.
Alright, I'm Josh.
I'm Dayton.
I'm Paul.
Cameron.
We reviewed A Star is Born recently, and what you guys did not get to see was after that video, we just started randomly talking about Bad Times at the El Royale, and it was not a pretty conversation.
I fought him.
I'm still healing.
It's kind of like another Star is Born situation where none of us disliked the movie, but some of us clearly liked it more than others.
Yes.
Yes. Bad Times at the El Royale. It's a story that follows 7 people as they all meet at this hotel on the California-Nevada border called the El Royale. A preacher, a singer, a girl who looks like a hippie, a vacuum salesman, a clerk,
And Chris Hemsworth.
Stuff goes down.
In very Tarantino-esque
And
nature,
very-
but this is not a Tarantino
It's not a
movie.
Tarantino movie, but it wants to be.
But I think it stands on its own as well.
It does.
Who did direct this?
Drew Goddard, the
Okay.
writer of The Cabin in the Woods. No, Joss Whedon wrote that. The director of The Cabin in the
Yeah.
Woods.
And then Fox like, do your own thing. It's like, okay.
This is a film that I enjoyed.
Really
I
like
really
this
liked
movie.
it.
I saw it twice within 2 days. I don't like things, and I love this movie. I
Yeah.
hate most things.
Yeah, I hate my life, and I really
Yeah,
like this
I
movie.
hate myself.
Well, I feel like this is definitely a movie where whether you like it or not, you're definitely gonna have very strong opinions toward it. For me, that it was a good thing. I'm not gonna say that it's a very cohesive story, because I don't think it is. It's more of just a collection of awesome moments, and I feel like for most movies that wouldn't work, but in this movie, literally every single moment is an awesome moment, so it's kind of distracting me from the fact that the story isn't cohesive, that I really don't care.
I would not say every moment.
I think this movie is great, and if it doesn't get at least a screenplay nom, I think that's an injustice.
I want to get at least one acting nomination.
I think Hemsworth as a supporting could be...
I want some sort of support.
Like,
Yeah, or
Jeff,
Jeff
Bridges,
Bridges.
as a lead.
right.
Jeff Bridges did some acting in this.
Right.
Oh
But-
my god, he's the best part of this movie.
And also Louis Pullman, I think was
He
amazing.
was very good. Cynthia Erivo.
Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah.
She was really good. Like, I mean, it's very much an ensemble. Like, you do follow them all pretty equally. They all get their moment.
I feel like we all know who the weak link in the cast is, though.
See, I disagree. I don't think it's a weak link.
Not
Dakota
necessarily a
Johnson and
weak link.
Kaylee Spaney. They're not bad,
They're just not
but
the
their
strongest.
storyline is just so weak compared to
I disagree with that too.
We're going to spoilers for Bad Times at the El
synonyms.
Royale. Go to the time code at the bottom of the screen if you want to avoid spoilers for Bad Times at the El Royale.
This
Yes.
movie has 2 scenes that are just incredible. Or the one with John Hamm when he discovers the rooms.
That is really good.
Yes.
The one where she's like got the shotgun.
And
Yes.
the 2 hallway scenes.
I need love, love to ease my mind. And I need to find time, someone to call mine. My mama said, you can't hurry love.
Deliver me.
Just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. How long must I wait? How long must I wait?
Just the whole way the whole movie is written is so smart. The symbolism in the movie is just fantastic. How the hotel represents each of the characters with a split conflict on the surface and then an underlying dark secret to each of them. I think it's genius. The way each conflict is set up internally with each character sets up the conflict externally with all the characters. And it's just so, I love it. And then by the end, those last final shots, everything's on fire. Everything is shown. You can't see what's Nevada, what's California. It doesn't matter.
Well, nobody's gonna be able to top that now. So
Yeah.
I do want to say though, I feel like that's probably why Dakota Johnson and what's her name,
Kaylee Spaney.
That's why I think their plot's the weakest. It's because it's primarily external, whereas everyone else has these secrets that are being exposed. The 2 of them don't really have that.
I disagree. Emily is the
The
older
sister.
Yeah.
She does have an internal conflict. Keeping her sister safe versus whether she should let her go with the cult. And whether or not to hurt people to get that goal. She blasts John Hamm immediately. On
John
accident,
not see
Miles.
coming at all.
No.
Shoot you! No, wait a second.
Casting Chris Hemsworth, I think, was a really great choice because cult leaders are known for being very charismatic and likable people. And
I
so
followed
casting
Chris
someone
Hemsworth.
as loved as Chris Hemsworth
fight this girl and then you can sleep with me. I wouldn't do that.
I would.
Yeah, but if he just like told me to go do something, I'd be like, no, hate couch.
Okay.
No, I don't hate it.
That's what
I
we-
like
That's what I
the
called that
movie.
when I was talking
I just
about
have problems with Emily and Rose, and then I think that third act flashback just kind of pauses the movie. But other than that, I really like it. I just don't think it's
Okay.
like perfect.
I agree with those issues, but
like,
they
I
just
see-
didn't bother me as much.
Yeah, because I agree that that flashback did pause the movie.
But I kind of like that moment to breathe. Cynthia Erivo was just being like, hey, like, untie me. He's like, I can't kill anyone anymore. And at that point, you're like, what's up with you? And then I like that pause of, all right, we're going to show you everything. And then to me, that just made the rest of the character make sense. Like, when someone's nice to him, it's like, no one's nice to me. And you think it's just, oh, because he's waitstaff. But then it's like, oh, because he's a Vietnam veteran.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense. Whereas if I knew that going in, I don't think it would be as effective. So I like that that reveal was held till the very end. I agree that it did pause it a little bit, but I took that moment to breathe.
Well, I was just like
That's just,
really into like what was happening, so it's kind of like, oh, man.
But as soon as it picked back up, I was right back
Yeah.
into it though. Like I was just like, all right, so I now know that all these other things make sense. I want to see how this goes now.
And he just like goes off.
And then he goes off.
This movie is also a good example of backwash, counterculture, mistreatment of Vietnam soldiers, how youth culture kind of abandoned the qualities it was trying to uphold. Also the various Nixon stuff throughout the movie. I thought it was cool. I thought it was just a tight script. I really wanted to win something script-wise.
Best picture. Best actor, Jeff Bridges.
All right.
Thoughts?
So on that note, do you guys want to go to final verdicts?
Let's do it.
Yes.
This movie does have issues, and I'm not going to pretend that it doesn't. It has a few little story issues, but those really don't bug me. In a movie that's as long as it is, it managed to maintain my attention span the entire time. I loved every single one of the characters and all of their secrets that had to be unraveled, all of the plot details and mysteries. I just fell into this story, and it looked gorgeous. Just the
funny.
set, cinematography, it was a blast to watch. Yes, it may just be kind of a collection of moments, and the plot may not be linear, and that may cause problems at times, but really, I did not care. I loved every second of it. I'll give it a 9.
I love this movie. That being said, like he gave it a 9. I don't want to give it that high because it has been about a month and a half probably since I've seen it. I'm gonna give it an 8.5, but that's tentative till I see it again. And if it still like holds me to the level it did, then I could see myself pushing up to a 9. But an 8.5 is what I will give this.
I think this movie's amazing. I think the script is so well written. It's just a very satisfying movie to watch. Like Josh said, there's not a moment where I got bored. I think I'll probably give the movie an 8.5 as well.
All right, so I liked
One.
this movie. I didn't love it. I did have some problems with the Emily and Rose characters. I get what you guys were saying about how maybe that's not the point, but I just thought like they needed just a little bit more, and I would have like just probably loved the movie then. And then I think that the third act thing, it just kind of pauses it, but I like the flashback. I just kind of think it's kind of placed kind of weird. I will give it that it's got 2 of my favorite scenes from a movie this year, and it's both the scenes in the hallway, and they're just so I would give it a 7.5.
So, the final verdict is an 8.375. Let's round that up to an 8.4. Alright, what'd you think of Bad Times at the El Royale? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe, because that really helps us out.
Be sure to hit that bell. Ring
Peace
that bell.
out. Peace out.